Well guys, it's finally that day that I knew was coming for a little while now. I have to leave Germany. It's been a wonderful 2 months here in Munich and I absolutely can't wait to come back. I'm gonna miss the beer. Before I leave this place, I figure I'd go out for one last walk. Something I'm really gonna miss about living in Munich is all the wonderful places you can walk. And pedestrian paths and bike paths through parks, through the country, through fields, forests. In fact, you could probably get all the way through one side of Germany to the other on just these paths, which that might be a cool video. I'm sure that's something Germans take for granted, but we definitely don't have anything like that in the US. I mean, we have like actual hiking trails and things like that. Just started to rain, and I packed my umbrella. Oh well. But yeah, nothing like the systems here. And I just checked the radar. It looks like there's a big storm coming in, so maybe we're not going to go for a walk. Let's go back to the apartment, grab the bags, and head to the airport.
It's my pleasure to welcome you aboard on your Lufthansa Starlines flight to Boston.
Well, I made it back to the States. To be honest, it feels it feels very strange. Now, I've been planning on leaving Germany for a little while because both A, my tourist visa only allows me to stay in the EU for about 90 days, and B, I came back to finish working on a project that I started about a year ago. You see, last year I discovered that there's a legal process for me to reclaim my Italian citizenship. Now, that was surprising to me because I didn't even know I was an Italian citizen. But after verifying some naturalization and immigration dates for my great-grandfather, it turns out that his Italian citizenship has passed all the way through my family, all the way down to me. Now, in order to reclaim my citizenship, I have to gather birth, marriage, and death records tracing my lineage all the way back to my great-grandfather's birth in the old country. That is 4 generations worth of documentation, as well as my great-grandfather's naturalization and immigration records that I need to provide. So for the past year, I've been working on gathering all of these documents, and now I'm down to just 1 birth record, which of course is proving to be much harder than all the others to get. Also, COVID has not made the situation any easier or faster. A lot of these offices shut down during the pandemic, and it's taking months and months to get records, which should take no more than 2 to 3 weeks to normally get. So I came back to get this one last record, as well as getting my other record certified by the US authorities before returning back to Europe so I can apply in person in Italy to reclaim my citizenship. Hopefully this is going to happen early next year, although given the delays, I'm not so sure on the timeline anymore. So you may be asking, why am I going through all this hassle for an Italian passport? Well, as time goes on, I have fewer and fewer members of my family to carry on this Italian heritage. I'm very sad that I was never able to visit my family's hometown in Italy with my great-grandparents when they were still alive. But I would like to return with my father, brother, and some other members of my family in the near future. Having Italian citizenship means I can spend as much time in the country as I want to, along with the rest of the EU. This also allows me to work in Europe without needing a visa. All this being said, it's going to make my future travel throughout the EU much easier. I'll be making more videos that cover my experience of this process, as well as some videos about Germany that I still have to release, and as well as some of the reverse culture shock I experienced when I came back to the US. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to see future videos. I'll see you guys in the next one.